When I changed the name of this channel from Claire's School of Photography to Claire's Love of Photography, I nearly called it Claire's Love of Photography and Life. But I thought it was a bit long-winded, so I didn't bother. But that's the vibe here. A little bit of life thrown in there. There will be more photography coming up, and I'm really looking forward to that. Isn't it great when you let your creative pursuits breathe a little while, you know? And in between the creative flow, when you have that breathing space, I feel like that's where the growth is very often. There was a lot from my last shoots that I wanted to improve on, and the information of that is integrating, you know, so maybe when I come back and do my next shoot, I'll level up in some way. So I'm cool with the space. I'm just hoping that you guys are cool with the space, you know, and there being less photography on here at the minute. There just hasn't been the opportunity, but I do want to show up and I do want to speak. So I just want to speak, and it's cool because I know Ian's watching. Hi, Ian. So yeah, thank you to Ian for always being grateful for however I show up, whatever I've got to say, and you know, you guys make this worth it. You know, you watching and supporting me, so thank you. So today I've been pondering on the fine line between softening and weakening, and I suppose you could say I've become a bit of a hard bitch, really. Am I allowed to say that word on here? I guess so. Yeah, and life's just calling me to soften a little bit at the moment. And I have been softening, and I just don't want to weaken. You know, so I've just been reflecting on that. I want to speak with a conviction. I want to remain or continue to grow into an empowered state, if you like, and kind of forge ahead, really. So I'm trying to soften but not weaken. And I've got 4 minutes worth of battery left, gosh. So I guess that brings me on to what was coming on into my mind this morning about gender. And, you know, I was really reflecting on gender from the point of view of like an energetic point of view, really. Because I think in life, we're always trying to find that balance, aren't we? And I always refer back to the caveman days when it just seemed like the simplicity of the roles of women and men were just so clear. And these days we're all trying to do everything, aren't we? And that's tough. And we have to try and find the balance in ourselves of our masculine and feminine energy. I've found this particularly as a single mum over the years, trying to be mum and dad, you know. So some things make this more prominent and more there in your life, obvious that you're trying to do these two different roles. And in other times it's just really subtle. And I reflect on the times in my life that I've had to really man up, this being one of them, and step into that masculine energy within me. And it's all got its place. And when you're just mindful of that and what's happening, it can be really helpful just to be mindful of the masculine and the feminine energy within you. Photography's a sort of generally, I suppose, been a masculine dominated area over many years, wasn't it? Particularly when I first came into it, it was always talked about as a masculine approach or a masculine concept, thing to be doing, you know. And that's why I love doing the photography and the modelling, because I get to feel both. Because I guess, I don't know what it is. What is it, guys? Talk to me about photography being presented as this masculine space. It's not so much now, because obviously everything's blending in and evening out in the world, rightly or wrongly, or however you perceive that. But I just got to be so careful what I say and having an opinion, don't I? But I have got an opinion. Anyway, Yeah, so what is it? Is it like, I think John Bigglestone always used to say it was like the technical side of photography made it more of a masculine thing. That's really interesting, isn't it? It might not have been him that said that, but somebody, I remember saying that to me. So I love the softness of the feminine energy, the modelling, all the things that I do. The painting is quite a feminine, soft, healing energy. And it's just really nice to incorporate all of it into your life, isn't it? And just find that yin and yang balance within you, particularly if you're facing life alone. Not alone, but you haven't got someone else to balance that up with. So yeah, I've just been really reflecting on this today and how we can shift, how we shift and when it's necessary to shift. I'm going to change the battery because it's about to run out. I hope the other one's full. Hi! Is that okay? No. Oh. The other battery is empty, so I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to catch up with you again soon. I'm just transitioning back to the boat, telling myself I've got this, whatever's next, it'll be fine. Thank you for being with me. Keep the faith, keep a balance, eat well, and I'll speak to you soon. I just realised that's really cool. It's like a muscle. When you work out a muscle, when you work a muscle out, it's when you rest that the growth happens. Something like that. Yeah. When you do a workout and then you stop in between that workout and the next workout, I'm sure that that's where they say the growth of the muscle is, isn't it? Yeah. And the tear, and then it tears, and then it mends, tears and mends. Have we got any muscle experts out there? You know what I'm saying.